This is Jake, a 20-year-old guy who made $71,000 in less than one single week. Now, in this video, we're not only going to be revealing his winning product, but also show you on a live filming session on how he actually gets the videos he makes to go viral every single time, and also literally show you everything he did to get there. So an A to Z breakdown of the entire strategy.
This is one of my stores which did 44k in a month. This one did 71k in a week. And this one did 612. Nah, I'm joking, guys. That's my mentors, Michael Bernstein's. And I am going to be taking you through all the steps how I found this product, how I find the concepts, and how I film my videos. I'm going to be showing you a very secret method, guys, that nobody knows about. It's called the burner method. I'm joking. Let me show you this method, what not many people know. So the way I went about finding my product is finding niche-based products. At the time, there was this product, which is a light-up Demon Slayer sword, and it was a very viral product. And I thought, personally, this niche was a very passionate niche, so I thought I could look into the anime niche more. So I went on TikTok and decided to type in Demon Slayer products into the search bar to see what comes up. And when you search that, you'll find pages just like this, which have so many Demon Slayer products. But when I was searching, I didn't just pick any product. I was looking through and trying to find products which stuck out to the eye and that I knew would go viral. And when you can see when I've scrolled down, I've ended up finding my product right here. I knew straight away when I saw this product it was going to be a good product because it has a massive wow factor because of the design. It also has a passionate niche, so it converts well. And I know about Demon Slayer because I've watched Demon Slayer before, so I know what triggers them and I know everything about the anime itself. Straight away after this, I checked if there was any filthy dropshippers on this, and luckily there was none, so I could be the first one to bring it to the platform and just take all of the money. Well, that is to say I go viral, which I might have done. The way I found concepts for my product, since I had no other competitors, was by going on other anime type products. We'll use Anime Blades as an example because it's perfect. These guys did an anime product in the same niche, which is Demon Slayer, so they were the perfect guys to take the concepts from. The way you filter out the best ones is simply by just going onto the popular tab. And then you go ahead and replicate these most viral products by using them on your product. This is quite an advanced thing to do because you have to think about how you would change their videos to your product. I've seen on his videos that he wrapped a light around a Demon Slayer sword, and due to mine being an umbrella, I thought I could wrap an umbrella in a sword. As you can see, this is how I did it, and when I replicated it on my account, it worked so well because the audience already liked it off his product, so they were bound to like it on mine. So the first thing we're going to get into is the hook, and you've all heard it, so I'm not going to say it a million times. The hook is literally the most important bit. If you don't get the hook right, nobody's going to watch it. End of. That's all you need to know. And in my most viral video, which got 66 million, I took a hook that was extremely engaging, made people want to watch more since the concept was what they think we sell, and it was pretty funny, so the audience loved it. I may have rinsed the life out of that concept. But sometimes these type of hooks can attract the wrong audience since they aren't niche based, but this one works stupidly well and just boosted the account more. Now let's show you where I record, which is literally on that roof. My neighbours love me. And as you can see, we are filming in public and people do watch us all the time. On a serious note though, we're filming in public. You kind of just have to not care at all. Like I've had people shout at me, ask me questions constantly. And at this point, I couldn't care less. Plus, it also helps that you know they'd shut up if you showed them your dashboard. The way I thought my movements with this product was by testing out different features, what it does, plus what movements work best with the audience. Because if that audience likes it and it looks very satisfying, I will do that movement over and over again. Now with Open It, you always want to make sure it looks as centered as possible, because that's when it looks the most aesthetic. I did try off many different movements before, but I always came to the conclusion that this one always looked the best. Now for the last one, we're just getting an aesthetic shot of it on the floor, so I think that's when it looks the best and shows it off the most. And literally, that is it. People say dropshipping's hard.
Then maybe we can jump into your account and you can like break down a few things there. You can just like share your screen and we can talk about the videos and why they did well, etc.
This was like my first video, what went mega viral, probably went about 66 million views. And this was the hook that I used. Everybody loved it. I found this hook by, what was it? I had like funny umbrella moments because I took it from other products. Because there was like, the drifting cars?
Yeah.
I've seen that they did like showing a drifting video, then show their car. So I thought, let's try and find something funny to do with umbrellas, which you think there'd be nothing, to be honest. But that video got 30 mil views for that hook, and I thought that's going to be perfect. It isn't as linked to the product as it should be, like the niche, but because it was so broad is why it got 66 million views.
Obviously, like the only problem or only like issue which could be here is that like it's not specifically talking to like anime fans. So did you see that this video converted a little less because of that, or did it still do well? In terms of
yeah, from my probably second most viral video, probably third actually, it didn't convert as much, but it still got the standard 1K per million views around. This bit, I made it so it was like as short as possible, and the movements had just been building up over time because this wasn't the first video I did. It was a few videos down the line, and I worked out from different analytics on the video that this movements were the most aesthetic, they looked the best, the audience liked it the most. So these movements were perfect for this, which I already know. Plus I made it about, I think it's around 5 seconds long, which means the audience is still figuring out what it is. And then as soon as you show it, they're already back into the hook again. So more than likely, they're going to watch it again because they're going to like the hook. And that gets major engagement with an insane retention rate.
Yes. And I also have to say, like, everything looks very, very clean. Unfortunately, like, we can't play the sound here because it's copyrighted. But the whole video, like, the vibe, everything is just very, very clean overall. And you can just tell you've done this a few times, Maybe you could also talk about, like, how long it actually took until you got good overall. Like, obviously, if you compare this video to maybe one of your first videos, there's, like, night and day. So, like, how long would you say did it actually take to get to this point?
Honestly, I'd say about 20 videos in general, which is that works out as about 10 days in videos, because this was a quite simple product by getting it. But the main thing was just getting the aesthetic, because I used to film, like, if you didn't know, that was filming on a roof. Since I showed the live filming, I would literally film on a roof. And I used to film in my garden, but the lighting was bad. Everything looked a bit iffy. The sun was glaring. So I would try out so many different locations in my garden. And then I found out the roof, and it worked perfect. It worked every time. And that's how I got it so aesthetically nice compared to loads of competitors, but could never get it looking as good.
Yes. But also, obviously, we have to mention this is not your first product. I was asking, from your very first video ever filmed to this video, how long did that take?
Oh, that took about 7 months.
There we go. Yeah. So it's obviously like it's a pretty difficult thing. Would you say that your videos at like month 3 were round about the same as month 7 and was just a consistency? Or would you say that you actually still improved over time even more?
Yeah, I say improved. I feel like it took me longer than most to get aesthetic. It took me the longest just to get aesthetic. Like pacing, I got quick. Like finding concept, but aesthetic just took me a long time because I couldn't get it. I didn't know what it looked like because I didn't have someone to show it in front of me being like, no, don't do that, do this. So it took a lot longer, but eventually once you get it, it's like night and day. It's so easy.
Yes, 100%.
This is the one which did convert insanely well.
Well, which makes sense right away. Like my Demon Slayer collection, like just having that book, it talks to the right audiences. Like it just makes sense that it's going to convert sometimes better.
Yeah, I'll show the video off. In these bits, it was just me trying to get the most aesthetic clips going. And then this bit, when you show them all off, just shows the audience how many are available. So they're instantly going to know what to do on the website. They're going to just want to know what they're buying. And it targets the right Demon Slayer fans because the whole thing is just about Demon Slayer. I think this got around 10 million views, which is nowhere near as much as the other one. But the fact it's so niche means it converts like 3K per mil.
So how did you actually come up with this hook and with this video concept overall?
I took it from a similar product in the Demon Slayer niche, which was the light up Demon Slayer blades, which at the moment in time were really saturated and not many people were doing them. So they were perfect to come onto my product. So they had something like, it was a bit different. It was like my Demon Slayer collection and putting it on the wall, like the light up ones. So I thought I'd just show all mine where like it's the most aesthetic, where I already know to film, and then just making it look nice and get the aesthetic shots. And I didn't know it'd be viral, to be honest, because I kind of thought it's not perfect hook, because you're just showing the umbrella. But the fact it were very niche based works so well.
Yeah, it's also very clear that you're selling them, and that's also very necessary to make a lot of money. Obviously, it's super important that people say and understand you're a brand who's actually doing this, and it's not some like crazy storyline and just like mentioned a little bit. And the whole video is literally only about the umbrellas. It's only about like you basically selling them, right? So yeah, that's. Would you say that this video made the majority of all of your money?
Not really, because I got views across like all platforms, to be honest. But this video easily made about 30K, I'd say.
Yeah, nice.
Which is insane for a video.
How did you find this product?
I found it through anime niches. There's anime people who just advertise Demon Slayer products on their pages. This is all over TikTok. You can find this. So if you go onto like niches, you'll find all different types of products. And from these products, I found that product. It come out straight away. It was like the light up blades, the already viral product. And I just knew it had a wow factor. It was easy to do. I have a nice garden. And I got it with Pepe, and Pepe straight away just said it's amazing.
Yeah.
Knew it'd be a banger.
Yeah. Would you say you would have tested it without Pepe saying it's crazy good?
Not because the mentors, I just like, you have to check with them first. But I did have an idea it were crazy good.
Yeah. What would you say was generally the most helpful so far within the program?
It was one-to-one calls with getting my pacing and aesthetic right, and them telling you which concepts and products were good. If I were to say a specific main one, because that were like overall, it's the product selection. Because without that, you're just not going to make any money anyway. You could make banger videos and it's just not going to work.
Yeah, 100%. What made you decide to join the whole program in the first place?
Honestly, it was just, I did dropshipping for like 2 months without seeing nothing, and I was probably the worst at videos. So I got in a call and knew it were the right way from watching all your case studies. I watched so many videos of yours. To be honest, I was crap at taking in information, bro. I was never doing any of it. I was like just watching it to feel productive.
Yeah.
But you were the one who seemed real. Econ, Kim and that, they want it. You actually seemed real.
Yeah. So you basically joined the program, and what changed from there?
The views mainly, the views and the aesthetic. There was pacing, which was a big one. How you structure videos, quite a big one, because I never knew this. I started watching more like TikTok videos in general, but not watching it to entertain, watching it to see what goes viral.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people just watch TikTok, and there's a different way of watching TikTok. And if you see the most viral creators, what they're doing, you can replicate it.
Yes. Bro, I also saw like we're not going to reveal that product in this video, but I saw you had like a 80K week or something, right? Like, what was
bro,
that?
You don't want to know. I don't want to show the dashboard.
This is $71,000 in how many days?
About 8 days.
Yeah, that's insane.
It just went all at once. The same amount of money in Demon Umbrellas as 5 months, and this took me 7-8 days.
What was the game changer here? Like, why did this convert so insane?
I think it was because the product was hard to source for a while, and I was one of the first people to hop on it because it was struggling to source. The product has a massive wow factor. It's part of a niche, which is already, a lot of dropshippers do it, but this product has a massive wow factor. So it works so well because you can see it working, which is the main thing about it. And the content style, no one did the content style. I found this out myself, and I was one of the first people to implement it with this product, and it just blew up like crazy.
Yeah.
Plus as well, the content style is me just reviewing the product, which is the audience just wants to see how it works, so they don't see me as like a seller.
Generally, what works the best? Like obviously, the more it feels like you're an affiliate for them, without even getting any money, that's the best ever. Like if it's just like an honest review, where do you want to go from here?
Honestly, I'm trying to grow this product. Once I've sorted some issues out, I want to start using Facebook ads a lot more. I want to start doing that because I used it with Demon Umbrellas, so I kind of know the logistics and what I need to know now. I just need to get good at it, really.
Yes. This is a good product for Facebook, by the way. Like the new product you have, it's a very, very good one for Facebook. I see it doing really well. Like I can see this taking off. I'm definitely going to be able to help you with that after the case study. But besides that, like besides Facebook, any other specific plans you have?
I like learning like new skills in like general. That's what I've noticed. I get bored when I'm doing the same stuff consistently. So I want to like branch out, try and do some shop. I don't want to branch out to it too much because then that's when you get in the like green on the grass effect. But I want to like branch out into different things. I've started doing creator work now, started doing all that stuff, teaching people. I like doing that and just growing it out so I don't need to make videos anymore.
Yes. And basically like you're constantly looking for people who are going to help you with your videos as well, for creators, and just grow the team there, right?
When should I start outsourcing all of my like everything what I do really? The VAs, the PRs, the content research, all that type of stuff.
Yes. So it all goes step by step. And it's basically like you need to figure out what you are good at. And with you specifically, I would say like you're really good with these like talking head videos where you actually show your face and like film stuff with that. That's like your strong side. And you need to figure out what you're not good at and what just are basically time eaters. You know, for example, product research is something which is obviously important, but somebody else can do that. And if you have a creator, you can always just get that person to also do product research for you. When you say, okay, I'm going to help you review the products you find, I'm going to teach you how to do product research, they're going to want to do that, you know? So you're basically going to get product research handled. Customer service, all of that, 100%. You need to get that handled as soon as possible if you don't have that yet. And do you have it right now? Like, because I can send you a few contacts.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet. I know Thomas has got a few where you can give me if needed.
Yeah, bro, start with that right away because like it just doesn't make sense that you do any email support. That's just unnecessary time spent. You know, you have to be the brain. That's what the long-term vision should be. You should be there telling your creators what to film. And obviously, if it's going to be like content and like idea research, you're going to have way more time for that. The more advanced you get, the more it matters what kind of products you test and what kind of videos you have, right? And the video specifically, majority of the work is going to be the ideas and like making unique content, making something more interesting. It's going to be like you brainstorming and coming up with new concepts and like researching niches. And this is also something where you can get a lot of assistance. If you have a person who's just there scrolling all day and looking out for new concepts and just basically sending you, hey, this guy just went viral with this concept. Do you think you can replicate this? Like what, consistently just getting a bunch of examples for everything. It's going to make your life so much easier.
Yeah. Would you get dropshippers to do that for you? Because they already know what they're doing at that point.
100%. 100%. I almost only hire dropshippers at this point.
And then with looking for concepts, would you get like your creators to do that for you, or would you hire a completely different person?
Would you say you're good at that? Like at
finding concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are good at that?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good at finding concepts.
So then you just need an assistant there. Like this is probably gonna stay your main task. I would not outsource that yet. What I would do is, again, you're going to be the brain. You're going to be thinking what you can implement, and you're just going to tell your creators to hit a quota of, for example, sending you 30 new video concepts, which they just see in either the same niche or in other niches, which might be transferable, you know, just like, so you consistently get a flow of ideas going, and then you're going to be the person implementing that. But they just send you a bunch of examples. That's the only thing that you can very easily outsource. The thinking part and the execution, that's going to be like you coming up with a storyline, etc. You know, so that's going to be you doing it.
Okay, so it's more like they get a big list for me and I filter it out for them.
It's not only filter out. If they see a concept, they might not think of anything. Like it doesn't have to be even a concept for that specific product. They just have to send you constantly things which go viral right now, and then you have a better overview of what's going good right now, and then you can pick up on things and transfer it to your product. You know, if you see something else doing well in the anime niche, you're going to be able to replicate that into your thing. They don't understand that yet. You're going to have to come up with that by yourself. They just send you a bunch of examples. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. But what else? Like, did you quit your job?
I'm quitting it. I'm quitting it. Tristan keeps telling me so much. I've quit. I just have a 3 months notice period. That's all it is. And I've got about a month and a half left. Tristan keeps going, well, you're not going to go back, so fuck it off. And I'm like, I feel bad, bro, because they've done me really well, so I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1.5 months. Stay with them, and then after that, go. So it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but you already put in the thing that you go.
Yeah, I put it in like, I had a call with you actually and asked you to quit, and that day I quit my job.
Congrats on that, brother. What do you plan on doing when you have full time? when you do this full time?
I'm kind of just want to put more time into better concepts, to be honest, and get my videos a bit better. I'm not sure on getting more products. We'll see how much time I have, but I more just want to focus on getting the videos perfect and putting more effort into the videos, so you have a higher probability of going viral. And then also going into Facebook and TikTok shop, so I'll have more time, and maybe even with the personal brand stuff.
So how would you summarize your experience with the entire program generally?
Overall, the program, it's not for anyone, to be honest. You do have to put a lot of work in, straight up. You have to put a lot of work in and a lot of hours, and it might take longer than you think. But the actual information, what you're given, is top tier in the industry. And if you actually go off everything you guys say, it will work so well. Like, you'll make it work quicker than me, because I wasn't the best at that at the start. So if you constantly are revising, getting probably about 5 calls a week nowadays, because there's a lot of coaches, you can easily make it work quickly. It just depends on you.
100%. So if you're interested, you can click the link below, sign up for a call. We see if everything is a good fit. But in the end of the day, like as you just said, it's all up to you. That's the main thing. So yeah, click the link below, and I'm going to do an update case study with you when you're either at 500K or at $1 million. We'll see.
That'll be insane.
And yeah, looking forward, bro.
I do have some more questions as well, Michael.
Oh yeah, go for it.
With Facebook ads, what I want to start doing is I want to start putting time into it. Is it worth actually finding products that are specifically to Facebook, or should I just focus on the winners and trying to find organic winners to put onto Facebook?
Okay, so it depends. There's a few strategies we have. The first one is long term. You want something which works both. You know, like you want to find a winner on organic that you can transfer onto Facebook. However, that's not the fastest way you're going to make Facebook ads work. That's just one of the ways. If you want to speed up the process, you have to test separate products, which you only test on Facebook, not connected to organic as well. With specifically your product, it's a banger. Like, it's a really, really, really good product. And I know if you do things right, it's going to work on Facebook. So that's definitely the priority, like the not the demon one, the other, which we can't reveal. That should be the main priority for you. And that's the product you're just going to learn the basics of Facebook on. And later on, when you have it down, I have full time for this, like you basically are going to be full time, then you're going to have to start testing new products. You know, it's definitely needed to test a few more. It's going to be supplemented by you testing that, which is not connected to organic.
Okay. I might start doing stuff we're not connected to organic then. Doing like 10% Facebook, just putting a bit on the side, because I know it doesn't take too long to do anyway.
Exactly. It's a very important skill to have, and then you're gonna thank yourself at some point you find that winner, because with Facebook there are products which are just gonna have just printers for literally years. You know, you can actually make legit money for years and years, and that's just something which you obviously want. And it's just like when you outsource the creative process on Facebook, it's so low effort, so it's the way to scale.
It's like Rasmus, bro. He's absolutely printing with 100K thing. Wow.
He is crushing it. He recently, like, he's right now literally here. He just showed me his ads manager. He had like one ad set spending $10,000 a day, which is the craziest thing ever. Like, you don't, like, if you are into Facebook ads, you understand how insane that is. But anyways,
that is insane. I don't even want to know how much you spent on that meal yesterday,
bro. A lot. A lot.
It looked like a fancy place, bro.
It was good. It was the best meat money can buy.
I've got another question as well.
Sure.
I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to travel for quite a lot. I wanted to take like 3 months away, but I don't think I'm ready for it now due to the business is only just coming up. When would it be recommended starting like the traveling journey? Would it be like mid-20s? Because I'm 22 at the minute, and it's something I'm just wanting to do. It's like my dream. It's
not connected to your age. It's connected to how efficient you work, and efficiency in the sense, like what real efficiency is you work 1 hour, but everything gets done, which means you have to have employees. Like if you work 1 hour a day and everything still gets done and you still make your money, that's efficiency. You know, the moment where you have the majority of things that you do on a day-to-day right now covered by somebody else, that is the day where you're allowed to travel. For that, you can go for like a weekend, you can go for like a week, but you can't do that for like a month. You know, that's the main thing.
Because I did think it will affect the business, and this is the main priority at the minute. So if it takes a few years and then I do that, that's completely fine because I'll have a better experience when I'm traveling anyway.
Exactly. I don't think it's going to take a few years. Like to do things properly, if you actually go hard and if you try your best to outsource things the right way, it shouldn't take a year.
Yeah. I just need them creators and everything at the minute.
Exactly. That's going to be the main thing. Like if you get out of the filming day to day, you can travel.
And if you want to be a creator for me as well, hit me up on Instagram. I've got some DMs ready. I will teach you all my stuff. Just let you know.
Yeah.
I'll try and do that then. I'll focus on that stuff, not travel yet. I feel like it'd take a few years, but I like the optimism, bro. I never know.
It depends. Like it depends on how quick you go. Obviously, I understand you. For you, it's been a slow journey in terms of like it took you like how much over half a year to get the grasp of it. But it's only up from here. If you do things right, you already have the fundamentals down, and it's just scaling. Scaling is so much easier than the first part. So much easier.
In your opinion, is it better to do the Facebook scaling way like Rasmus or like Mikey is doing? Because I know Mikey has a personal brand, which makes it very different, to be honest.
Very different. So in the long run, building a personal brand like Mikey is so much more difficult than building Facebook product like Rasmus. So in my opinion, obviously it's going to be like the Facebook, because building that kind of massive personal brand is tough, you know? So of course you're going to have to build this ecosystem of creators, etc. But you have to get that out of your head. It's not possible to do it on the scale which Mikey does it. Just because he's the number one guy in the world in a personal brand and dropshipping. There's nobody, you know? So it's very unlikely that you're going to reach that. So like basically you have a few creators and the long-term vision should be Facebook.
Okay. I'm 100% going to do that. I think I'm going to put a lot more time into Facebook because scaling is the way.
100%. Yeah. Any other questions?
No, that's it now, bro. Appreciate your time.